Hello and welcome to Non-Stop Wrestling Chat. My name is Barry and this is your Monday Night Raw review. And that's a little pumpkin decoration thing. Before we go any further guys, before we get into this, don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe and hit that wee notification bell right there because your support means a lot to me. And yeah, guys, the only reason I sound like I'm happy is not because Raw was good. It literally was fucking dire to watch. It was like putting pins in your eyes. It was bad. So, as we open up, the broadcast people are talking, the lights go out, Alexa Bliss is in the middle of the ring, along with the Fiend, kind of holding hands when the Retribution logo appears across the Thunderdome screens. But after that, they're just kind of standing in the ring. The Retribution goes around the ring. They bounce up, waiting for Ali to give them the orders to go in and attack. When they go in, the lights cut off, and the Fiend and Bliss are away. This was actually pretty cool. But after this, we got the Retribution versus the Hurt Business, where the Hurt Business picked up the win. I gave this 1 star because the Retribution just looked like kids here. They didn't matter. They looked like they didn't even know how to wrestle. Like, the Hurt Business was so much better than them. Like, there was no point in these guys being here. I honestly didn't like this at all. I don't know why they gave them a loss. Like, I don't like the Retribution that much anyway, okay? I'm not a big fan of them. But they gave them to that alley, and I thought, well, they're going to do something with it if they're giving them to a prospective talent. No. This feels like they've just gave them and then just shot them in the foot. Then the Fiend comes out and pretty much kicks Retribution's ass. So they literally they done one thing, then they got their ass handed to them, and then they got it handed to them again. Then after that, we got AJ Styles versus Matt Riddle. AJ Styles picks up the win here. I only gave this 2 stars, guys. This should have been at least a 3-star match, but the bodyguard thing was so annoying. Like, what the fuck was that about? Just to let you know, guys, midway through this Raw thing, I've missed out quite a lot of the promos. No, just midway through it from the start, because they were... Like, I got that annoyed that when I was watching it this morning, my daughter was up, and we literally sat and we drew love hearts. Like, it was that boring that me and my daughter were sitting first thing this morning before she went to nursery, and we drew love hearts. Yeah, that's how bad it was. So then we get a Drew interview, talks about the Hell in a Cell. It was okay, it was nothing great, but he actually is obviously progressing that storyline for Hell in a Cell. Then it happens, guys. It was WWE Raw Women's Championship, Lana versus Ahsoka. Ahsoka picks up the win. Was anybody expecting anything different? Anybody at all? Anybody at all expecting anything different here at all? Anybody? Because if you were, please get in touch. Because who the fuck thought Lana was going to win this championship? Nobody at all. Just stop this. It was a terrible match. It literally went on for like 2 minutes. What was the point in it? Why give her the win at the Battle Royal just to give her a quick loss anyway? Why not just give it to somebody who actually deserves the position? Or give them a fucking match at least? Then Nia Jax's music's hit. She comes from behind in the ring. She shoves Ahsoka down. Shayna is in there with her. It goes on a little bit, but Lana gets Samoan dropped. In the ring, Shayna grabs Ahsoka with an underhook, but Ahsoka lands on her feet, kicks Shayna, and Ahsoka runs away. There was the promos cut and stuff like that here. It was shit. Then it leads into this match. Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler versus Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke versus Peyton Royce and Lacey Evans versus the Riot Squad. Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler won. I gave this 0 stars, guys. The other one was non-rateable because it was so short. This was literally just shit. Why and Ruby or Liv even in this kind of Raw? Why are they not at SmackDown? I thought they went to SmackDown. Or am I mistaken? I honestly thought they went to SmackDown. Why are they here? Why make Peyton team up with Lacey? It's not that she had a tag team that she was working in for, oh, let me guess, years to build, and then you split them up for what? Nothing. What interest is she going to have doing that if she just wanted to do a singles career instead of being in a tag team? Lacey's moonsault was something just nearly landing on her head to the outside. There was Pete. And speaking of terrible moves, right? What was Dana Brooke? What was Dana Swanton? She overshoot Nia by like a good bit. The whole thing was just a mess. The whole show was a mess. And this whole match was the epitome of the show. Then we get Eli with a full band. He's there and he's saying he's dropping an album next week. There's a guy, a hooded kind of figure playing a guitar. Wonder who that'll be. And he tells him, this is my show, what you doing? The man who hits him with a guitar, and it was Jeff Hardy. After that, Miz and Morrison to have a thing just missable. Then Eli challenges Jeff. Look, I think this is going to be obviously a challenge at Hell in a Cell, right? Did we not have Eli versus Jeff Hardy in Hell in a Cell before? I'm sure we did. I know these guys have wrestled before, but I'm sure we had it at Hell in a Cell before. Give me a moment, I'm going to check that. Right, I couldn't find anything, but I'm sure it was like a quick 2 seconds search that I done, but I'm sure it's happened before. Maybe not in a Hell in a Cell, but maybe it would. I don't know, guys. I remember something happening. Then there was a bunch of missable promos. Then we get Sheamus versus Kofi Kingston. Kofi picked up the win. I gave this 2.5 stars. It was just middle of the road. It felt just like a tick sheet of what the match should do, and there was nothing special that happened in it at all. Then Ali cuts a fucking masterpiece of a promo. Not the greatest promo of all night, but being amongst this shit, it's like finding a diamond. But amongst the shit that was on this show tonight, he cuts a hell of a promo. It's saying they're going to shut down Raw and the truth will come out and they've made a big mistake attacking them. Why did they do this now? This could have literally been the story from the start. They should have gave Ali this from the start and let him hit these kind of promos every week. Build up that fucking stable to be something meaningful. And I know they're probably going to pull some shit at Hell in the Cell that nobody's interested in now because they've just got their ass handed to them. Because how are you going to believe that they're going to beat anybody when they got bet by the fucking Hurt Business? Best thing about tonight, guys, is Otis in the pink trunks and a mask. Honestly, was the best thing. So we get Tucker and El Gran Gordo, which is Otis's name now, versus Miz and Morrison. Tucker and El Gran Gordo pick up the win. Why? When Miz and Morrison are an established team, why the fuck are you giving that to somebody who doesn't matter? No rating. Then we get Braun Strowman versus Keith Lee. 1 star. Why did this even happen? After it, Lee gets pissed. It was like 3 minutes long. After it, Lee's pissed. Kicks Braun Strowman in the manly parts. And just grabs his beard and yells in his face. Guys, this is fucking shit. Then Orton comes out and does he brings a Hell in a Cell with him. Great. So Hell in a Cell was in Raw. Him and Drew have a little thing. Good action, good promos, good segment. I enjoyed this. I enjoyed the ending of the show. Overall, I'm giving Raw 1 star. This is just worth shit, honestly. The toilet paper would be worth more than this, especially in 2020. I don't know. This is terrible. If this is the way it's going to continue, why is it every single time they have crackers of a show and then they just do terrible shit? Like, the only people that are interested to watch just now is Drew and Orton on Raw. And that is not me saying, like, Otis was cool. It's a joke. I get the funny bit of it, right? But that guy had tons going from at the start of this year. Winning the Money in the Bank to what? Nothing. Orton and Drew done it right. What the Retribution's done, they can't believably turn it around. That'd be like if NWO's very first match, they got bet clean. Like there wasn't nobody tried to intervene with nothing, just clean bet, nothing. They just lost bet. And they never really done anything. There was no promos. Didn't look really that good. it would be pointless. This just wasn't worth watching tonight, guys. It was hard for me to get this review done. I took my daughter and stuff to nursery, took my son to school, came back. I had it to record, and I sat, had some breakfast, had my vitamins, got my protein shake, and try to get this done. And I really, really struggled. I'm not going to lie to you, I really struggled to get this done today. This was hard to watch, and it was even more hard to sit and speak about, guys. But on a more positive note, we're ending the show, obviously. I hope you've checked out on Sunday. I uploaded like a Raw, the very, very first Raw. I done a watch along kind of thing. I've got the second Raw coming up this week. So check it out, watch it, let me know what you think. Load it up on the network or wherever you watch your wrestling. And let me know what you think. It's better than watching this shit anyway. This fucking Raw that's on just now. Right guys, I'm going to let you go. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe and that wee notification bell, and I'll see you here tomorrow for Impact Wrestling. See you later guys.